They haven't prayed enough. They haven't read the Bible enough. They haven't done something enough. And they're guilty, guilty, guilty. But the truth is, you're not guilty.
That's right.
The truth is, God has forgiven us all of our iniquity. Say, I'm forgiven.
I'm forgiven.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Man, forgiven God. You know, don't listen to the lies of the devil. He'll bring up 40 years ago, 10 years ago, or yesterday. Just laugh at the devil. Just laugh at him. All of your iniquities have been forgiven. My God, we're set free.
Yes.
Free, blessed, forgiven, who healed all your diseases. How many has ever been healed? All over the house. Man, I was healed from a baby right on up at many times. Healed. People laid hands on me. Healing. Healed. 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 If you had to take an aspirin tablet and your headache's gone, thank God for your healing. Right? But the God uses an aspirin tablet or a Rolaids. And God knows I used to eat a lot of Rolaids. But I ain't had a Rolaids in about 10 years. But man, it looked like I had stock in a Rolaids company. I ate a lot of Rolaids. But the Lord heals. He heals. I believe He's healing somebody right now. Let the healing flow. Healed. He healed. And I don't get a $5,000 bill in the mail. Right? The Lord heals. Man, the Lord heals. Oh! The Lord heals. He heals. Heals. And He said, all your diseases. I don't care what comes down the pipeline. Shake it off. Call the word. The Lord is healing me. Man, we're healed. Who redeemed your life from destruction. Man, I tell you what, I don't know if I've driven 1,000,000 miles. My wife does most of the driving now. In fact, I found out it's best that she drives. Because when I'm driving, she's driving anyway. So only both of us can drive. So I just let her drive. She's a good driver. So I don't have to hear that, slow down, speed up, look out. You know, she just does all the driving. I'm just glad for her to drive. She did let me drive the other day and she said, hold it, stop. Let me get it. I said, no. And I didn't have parking, But man, you made it to church. And you know, the Lord has delivered us from the pit, from destruction. Many times, the enemy would have stopped us. You know, I've had 3 wrecks in my life, and all 3 was my fault. I had to pay for all 3 wrecks I had. That was years ago. I told Sharon Daddy that before I married Sharon. We were talking, I said, I've had 3 wrecks. You all been my fault. He said, you gonna marry my daughter? I said, yeah, but I'm driving better now. I'm driving better now. And all 3 was because I went and yielded right away. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I'm saying that you got to yield. Some people run over you. You got to yield. And so He redeemed our life from destruction. And you know, He's there. He took care of David from the lion, the bear, the battle he had to fight. Redeemed our life. Who crowns you with love and kindness and tender mercies. Boy, that's where you talk about experiencing God. That's where you really, really, really experience God. Whether you know it or not, every day, God is crowning you with love and kindness. Not whether you deserve it or you don't deserve it. God thinks you deserve it. To God, you're valuable. You represent God. God. He doesn't crown us with justice. Crown us with loving kindness. Growing up, I used to watch mothers love on their children. hug them and love them and kiss away their pain. I watched that, oh, honey, let me kiss it, and And of course, I didn't have that growing up. My mom passed, went to be with the Lord when I was 6 months old. But I watched mothers especially putting love on their children, their grandchildren. But here David is saying, God, love and kindness and mercy. Boy, that's good. Love and kindness and mercy. I told a story most of you heard 15 times. Well, we may have 5 people that haven't heard this. I'm from a family of 13. And so Elijah and Elisha and I, we were supposed to go to the corn barn and shuck corn. And I think it was Elisha's fault. We got off the school bus and we got to playing. We must have played 2 hours. And here comes Daddy. And boy, Daddy wanted the corn. We had a lot of corn to shuck. To have corn ground into grits and cornmeal. And we ain't shucked no corn. And, I grew up in that day. If preachers preached today like they did years ago, they put preachers in jail. Preachers years ago would say, don't you spare that child, whip that young'un. That young'un's mean, put it on him. If you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Anybody ever heard that?
Oh,
yeah. But for me, I can really say this. That is praying did more to change me than the straw. Now, I got the straw, and I can't say I didn't deserve it. But his prayer life, his walk with God, did something for me. But on this day, we ain't shucked no corn. And boy, Daddy had a way. You put your head between his knees, and he got a hold of your belt strap, and he took this drop and would tear the bottom end up. And he would use words like, you're going to do it again? No, to Daddy. No, to Daddy. Then sometimes he'd say, you're going to do what I tell you to do. You're supposed to say yes to Daddy. One time I said no to Daddy. And I said, Daddy, don't change on me. It's hard to cry and you change questions.
Same question.
Keep the same question coming, But this day, Elisha going to the barn. He's got Elijah. Now he's gone to the barn. And for some reason, I'm 8 years old. Or 8 or 9, but no more than that. Daddy's headed my way. And it just happened within me. And I think it shocked me. I said, Daddy, give me mercy. Mercy. It's like he walked into a wall. He stopped. He couldn't touch me. He said, all right, go to the barn. And I went to the barn. And here the word says, God crowns me with loving kindness. He loves me with an everlasting love. And when I need to be kicked, and I needed to be kicked a few times. But God gives mercy. Only God can do that. Loving kindness and mercy. Boy, when you did, listen, if I had got justice, I would have been in jail a long time ago. Or if I would have done some of the mean things I thought about, I would have been in jail. But mercy, David said, God, loving kindness and mercy. In reality, the law says, stone David. David was guilty of stoning. David committed some crimes. The law says, stone him to death. But God didn't do it. God didn't do it. God doesn't throw rocks. God doesn't throw stones. Wow. You ever felt like you should have been rocked? Felt like maybe a stone should have come your way. But a loving God. For this Thanksgiving season, I want you to thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Crowning you with loving kindness tender mercies. In verse 5, satisfy your mouth with good things. Man, I enjoy eating.